Hey everybody, what is up? My name is Aaron Knoll, and I am extremely excited to be here special hosting this trivia match for Titan Trivia. We have two teams going up against each other, fighting to the wire, seeing who knows more about trivia. We're going to go ahead and start with the team to my right-hand side. They are Delta Squadron, Kevin Poss and Jacob Papa West. Guys, how are we doing?
Doing well.
Doing good.
Our team debut. We're excited.
Yes. And Nicky and Devin have no match. I'm sorry, Nicky and Devin. There's my little bit of trash talk for the day.
Yeah, we don't want to trash talk too much, but so sorry you had to be in our way.
All right, very kind trash talk there. And now we go to the team that actually gets to act like a team. We have Nicky and Devin of Team Deathwatch. How are you guys doing?
Oh, I'm just disappointed. I always try to stay out of people's way, and I just don't want to be in the way. Did you just write on my shirt? Dude! The dry erase does not come out of shirt. Asshole. He just wrote on my shirt. It's a Rogue One shirt.
I'm preaching to the editor that we leave this in.
Why would you do that? It's not going to come out. No, it doesn't. This shirt was $15. That's a lot of money.
Nicky, I hear ya. I had a guy write on a CC Sabathia jersey of mine once, and then called him CC Sabathia, and I got so pissed at him. I still have a green pen mark over one of the fives.
CC Sabathia jersey in my closet over there. That's not coming out.
All right. People already using their markers, but not on their whiteboards. Let's go ahead and get started on this. We're going to go ahead and begin with round number 1. Each team is going to have to answer 8 questions, each in a different category. Should one of our players tonight get a perfect round, they will get a chance at a bonus question. Do you guys have any questions, or are we ready to start?
Ready to start.
Let's go.
Ready.
All right. All right. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and get on to question number 1, and this comes in the category of Oscars. Your question is, legendary actor John Wayne won his only Academy Award for Best Actor for what movie? Now, in a normal environment, this is where I would look to my side and banter with somebody, but I am just going to have to go insane doing it myself. As we come up on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that will be time's up. All right, and we're going to go ahead and start with Nicky for this one. Go ahead and show your answer to the screen.
The correct answer is Wayne's World.
And that would be incorrect. We'll go ahead and go to Kevin.
I didn't have it.
All right, we'll go ahead and go to Devin.
Good, the bad, and the ugly. I tried to write it, but I'm slow.
No, you're good, fine. That is incorrect, though, and we'll go ahead and go to Jacob.
I just want to say Wayne's World would have been great with John Wayne. Is it Rio Bravo?
That is unfortunately also incorrect. The answer is True Grit.
Oh, shit. Okay.
He was in that?
He is.
That makes sense.
It's the old one, Devin, not the new one.
That makes more sense.
Yes.
His character was played in the new one by Mr. Jeff Bridges, who did not win an Academy Award for that movie.
No.
All right, so with so we have a goose egg all around, but we're going to hope to pick that up soon as we get on to question number 2 in the category of Clint Eastwood. And the question is, how many films have Morgan Freeman and Clint Eastwood starred in together? Clint Eastwood, a director of many movies. Some are good and some are Jersey Boys. I'm sure it was a great musical, but that movie looked like it was nothing.
Oh, yeah.
His latest actually wasn't that bad. I thought it was all right. All right, as we come up to 5, 4, 3, 2, this is worthless. Everyone has their answer. All right, we're going to go ahead and start with Kevin.
2.
All right, that is correct. And we'll go ahead and move on to Devin.
I had 3.
All right, that is incorrect. Jacob?
I also guessed 2.
All right, that is correct. And Nicky?
I was going to guess 2, but then I said 1.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. 2 of probably Clint Eastwood's best movies for anyone looking to view: Unforgiven and $1 Million Baby.
$1 Million Baby was the one I was counting.
All right, and we'll go ahead and move on to question number 3 as Delta Squadron take a 2-point lead. The category is sci-fi fantasy. The question is, who plays the replicant Roy Batty in Blade Runner? The faces of our competitors are the same faces those people leaving the theater in 1982 made after watching Blade Runner. All right, as each of our competitors take a look to write on their respective whiteboards or paper plates, we come up on our closing 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Time is up, guys. We're going to go ahead and start with Devin for this one. All right, no answer there. We're going to go ahead and go to Jacob.
It was a blonde white dude who was okay in the movie.
That is, I can't judge the performance, but that is mostly correct, but not the name we needed. Nicky.
That guy from Everything.
I wouldn't say that. Kevin?
I said Harrison Ford.
No, but he was also in the movie. We were looking for Rutger Hauer.
Yeah, that guy.
So Jacob did get the description correct, but unfortunately,
I was right.
He was very close. But right now we stay after 3 questions at a score of 2-0 as these teams are still continuing to find their footing. Coming up on question number 4, a question of which there was ever a behind the scenes. It's just ironic this is here. What is the lead character's name? Oh, the category is modern classics, if I didn't say that. The question is, what is the lead character's name in Moonlight? All right. And our competitors getting their answers ready. Kevin looks prepared, sort of. Jacob is stroking the beard. Devin is also stroking what beard is there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go ahead and start with Jacob.
Fun fact, it's actually a biopic. Mahershala Ali.
He did win an Oscar, but that is not his name. We'll go ahead and go to Nicky.
The answer is Bob Moonlight.
That is also very incorrect. Let's go ahead and go to Kevin.
It's Chiron.
That is correct for 1 point. And Devin.
No.
That is also incorrect.
Bill,
But I'd love to see the movie starring Chiron, Bob, and Bill Moonlight. All right.
With Mahershala Ali in it.
Yes, with Mahershala Ali. All right. As we go ahead and move on to question number 5, we are halfway through round 1. Delta lead with a score of 3-0 in the category of scores and soundtracks. In the musical Beauty and the Beast, how many eggs does Gaston say he eats now that he's grown? To quote the song. Now, there are 2 different versions of this movie these competitors can go to remember the answer. One, the classic 90s Best Picture nominee, and one with Emma Watson's auto-tune. As we come up on 5, 4, 3, I'm not going to shit on that movie too hard. I like that Dan Stevens song. And 1, we're going to go ahead and go to Nicky for the answer first on this one.
I believe it was 2 dozen.
Close, but not quite. That is incorrect. Kevin?
Now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs.
That is correct. We go to Devin.
I had 30.
Okay, not quite as close, but Jacob.
I shorted him a couple. I said 4 dozen.
4 dozen. All right. Only Kevin knows the true power of Gaston. And with that,
And he's roughly the size of a barge.
I knew that part. I was ready for that part.
all right. And with that, Delta goes up to a score of 4-0 as we get into question number 6 in the category of comedies. All right. In the movie 21 Jump Street, at the end of the film, what body part is shot off Mr. Walter by Schmidt? And this is a movie that, quite frankly, I think they need to make a sequel to. Just because I think they're both very funny movies. And Phil Lord and Chris Miller need something. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll go ahead and start with Kevin for this one.
His penis.
That is correct. We'll go ahead and go to Devin.
I changed my answer to finger.
Small and tiny, but not the right part. Jacob.
I almost put finger and then changed it to the correct his penis.
That is correct. And Nicky.
Yeah, I put his dick.
That is correct as well. Who would have thought it would take a dick joke to get us here? All right, so after 6 questions around number 1, we are at a score of Delta with 6 and Deathwatch with 1. We move on to question 7 in a category I believe all these gentlemen love, the MCU.
Okay.
All right, and simply put, the question is, how many films to date have been released within the MCU? Yeah, this is a very large franchise. We'll go ahead and give a couple extra seconds to the competitors to think because there's a large number to try and count through. Some films we love, some films we don't love as much, and Thor: The Dark World. They all count the same.
I actually like Thor: The Dark.
Honestly, it's not total trash, but it's definitely not great.
It was better on the second watch.
I'll agree with that. We come up on 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll go ahead and start with Devin for this one.
23.
That is correct.
Oh!
And we're going to go ahead and move over to Jacob, whose reaction may or may not be telling.
I had 23. I changed it to 22.
If only Far From Home hadn't ruined it. We go to Nicky.
Yeah, I had 22. For some reason, I was counting it, the Infinity Saga ones for some reason, which, yeah. But
all right.
Idiot.
And Kevin.
23.
All right, so that is 1 point for each. All right, as we enter the final question of round number 1, it will be in the category of Ron Howard movies. And the question is...
Rogue One.
He directed Solo.
No, hey!
I was about to say
Dang it,
that.
Solo! Wrong one. See, Brad, cut that out. Solo. A word for Christian Harloff. It's bound to work for me.
Wrong.
All right, just for that, rewriting the question. No, I'm kidding.
You really directed Rogue One.
You're Solo.
I was joking, Aaron.
Oh, well, I mean, technically, you could probably ask that question about Rogue One, too. All right, so our Ron Howard question is, the movie In the Heart of the Sea was partially inspired by what literary classic?
Aaron, this is not what I asked for.
It is not what you asked for, but it is what I have asked you, Jacob. All right, the writers are very quickly writing on their methods of answering as they start to ready up. 5, 4, 3. There's no point in counting down. Let's finish this round. Jacob, what is your answer?
Moby Dick?
That is correct. Nicky?
Second time I wrote down dick today. Moby Dick.
That is correct.
Correction,
Kevin?
first time you wrote down penis.
No, I wrote dick. You wrote penis.
He did write dick, actually. He was the only
Oh,
one
you
who wrote
did?
dick.
Yeah, I wrote
We were just playing a Batman
Penis.
game. He's got dick on the mind.
Okay, Kevin, what'd you have?
Oh, I had Moby Dick.
That is correct. And Devin.
Moby Dick.
Guys, a clean fucking sweep.
We did it, guys.
Nice.
Everybody celebrate that. And all it took, once again, honestly, though, both questions involving the word dick were the closest we got to that. So great, guys. All right. As we move on from round number 1, we have Delta Squadron with a score of 9 to Team Deathwatch's 4. However, this game could still be anybody's as we have the wheel round. Jacob pulls up on the screen. We have multiple categories on this wheel, including directors, actors and actresses, Tarantino films, 2010s, Star Trek films, Keanu Reeves, comedies, sports movies, and spinners and opponent's choice. Delta Squadron, as you guys are in the lead, you have the choice of going first or second. In what order would you like to go?
What are you thinking?
I'm fine with going second.
Okay.
All right, so that means Team Deathwatch, you guys will be going first. Remember, if you guys don't like your first category, you can get a respin. And go ahead and spin that wheel virtually. Putting all that might and strength into it as round and round it pixelation goes.
So close.
And we land on Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's too many I haven't seen.
Okay, so they're going to look for their one respin. All right, if there was a dream category for you guys, what is it?
Star Trek.
Okay.
Opponent's choice.
Yeah, that's that.
Not quite the same, but that means we go to Delta Squadron to decide which category they would like to give these gentlemen.
Kevin, do you want to give him Tarantino?
I think that's probably the best idea. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go with Tarantino then.
All right, so they decide to go with Quentin Tarantino. You guys remember, you guys will have 4 questions in the category of Quentin Tarantino films. Each one is worth 2 points, or you can check the multiple choice for 1 point apiece. And if you guys missed, the other team will have an opportunity to steal. Any questions?
And you have to say final answer.
Yes,
All
yeah. To indicate when you are giving your actual answer. All right. If they think they're falling apart now, let's ask them these questions. Are you guys ready?
We are. Looking forward
All
to
right.
it.
As we start with question number 1, which Quentin Tarantino film opens in an airport?
Do you know or multiple choice? I get one. Multiple?
Multiple choice.
Yeah, multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice. Your answers are A, Kill Bill Volume 1, B, Kill Bill Volume 2, C, Jackie Brown, or D, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Jackie Brown.
See Jackie Brown, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, a good start for them in the category of Tarantino. We're going to go ahead and move on to question number 2. Who played Mr. White in Reservoir Dogs?
Ooh. I'm gonna go with multiple choice.
Multiple choice it is. Is your answer A, Harvey Keitel, B, Michael Madsen, C, Tim Roth, or D, Steve Buscemi?
B.
Final answer?
Do you even know what B was? C, Tim Roth, final answer.
Okay, you said which one again? Sorry.
C, Tim Roth, final answer.
Okay, that is incorrect.
Kevin, it's Harvey Keitel.
It's Harvey Keitel, final answer.
Already ready to go. That is correct for 1
Is that A
point.
or B?
That was A.
A. B was Michael Madsen.
No one remembers B.
All right, we move on to question number 3. How many Quentin Tarantino movies has Samuel L. Jackson played a part in, including voiceover or cameo roles? Sam Jackson is probably the most worked with collaborator he has. The question now is, how many?
We do have a repeat, correct?
Yes, you have 4 repeats both teams have left.
So 1, 30 does.
As we come up on 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right. How many movies has Samuel L. Jackson been a part of, including voiceover or cameo roles? Come up on 5, 4,
5. Final answer.
3. That is incorrect. We move over to Delta Squadron.
All right, Jacob. I've got 4. I've got Jackie Brown, Pulp Fiction, Inglourious Bastards, and Hateful Eight.
What is he in Inglourious Bastards?
He's the Inglourious Bastards is the voiceover.
Okay.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat it one
question.
more time.
Repeat the question, no problem. How many movies has Samuel L. Jackson been a part of, including voiceover and cameo roles?
Do you have Django Unchained? He's in that one also.
Oh yeah, that's right, Django.
So do we want to go with 6 then?
So then, yeah, we need to go with 6.
6 final
5,
answer.
4. That is correct for a point.
Oh, good call.
There was a voiceover in Glorious Bastards?
Actually, yes. Yeah. Pull up the board again, or did you already erase it?
I already erased it, sorry.
Okay. I was just curious. Off the record, I wanted to see what movies you had put.
I put Jackie Brown, Hateful Eight, Inglourious Bastards, and Pulp Fiction.
All I remember is
Okay.
Fassbender getting shot in the balls.
All right. And so back to the match. All right. So another steal for Delta Squadron as we move on to question number 4. And that is, which British filmmaker directed a trailer as a part of the collaborative effort Grindhouse? Give them just a little bit longer to work on this one, as there were a lot of moving pieces involved in that movie.
Robert Rodriguez.
Do you have to state final answer before I
Final
can?
answer. Yeah. Final answer, Robert Rodriguez.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
All right, so we'll go ahead and move over.
Kevin,
Do you
I
have a
don't
guess?
know this one off the top of my head, no.
I don't either. Do you know any British filmmakers?
Not off the top of my head, no.
I'm trying to think too.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Tony Heald, final answer.
That is incorrect. The answer to this question is Edgar Wright.
Oh man.
British, yeah.
I didn't know he
Uh,
was British. I thought he was Canadian.
No,
Huh?
it's
So,
British.
okay.
All right. So a rough final question for both teams. But as we move into Delta Spin, they actually have the upper hand 11-5. And with a good enough round, we could be bordering on knockout territory, but we're not quite there yet. They have to spin the wheel first. So we land on the category of directors. Is this something you guys would like to take, or do you want to go for a respin?
You want to respin it?
I'd like to respin it, yeah.
Yeah, let's respin it.
Okay.
All right. So they go for the respin. Whatever they land on now, they must take. And Deathwatch are hoping for something they could possibly get a steal in. It lands on sports movies.
I'm happier with that.
Me too.
All right. As we pull up sports movies.
So we
Okay.
just need 5 points, Jake.
Yes. So the position they are in,
We
if
just
they can
need
get
3.
No, they got 5
No.
points.
You would need to get 11. They have 5. You need to get 11 points above them. And they would need to not be able to make any steals to come back. So
We just need to answer questions is what we need to do.
Yeah, let's just.
okay, so going into the Delta Squadron's wheel round, remember, guys, you have 12 points on the board versus Deathwatch's 5. So 4 points, and them not having the chance to come back and steal is what it would take to bring this game to an end. Are you guys ready?
Let's go.
Yep.
All right, as we get into the first question in the category of sports films, how many films in the Bad News Bears franchise are there?
Just 2. There's the original and then the remake.
No, there are more than that. There are 4, I
Are
believe.
there?
Yeah,
Okay.
4 final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's like out in left field.
I had no idea that they made spin-off
We did
or
a bunch of like straight to DVD.
a franchise to that.
All
Good job,
right,
Kevin.
as we move on to question number 2 in round 2 for these guys. In The Sandlot, Mr. Myrtle gives the kids a baseball signed by players from which team?
It's the New York Yankees. I don't know if he needs a year or not, though.
Just the
It's
team.
not-
So it's the New York Yankees.
Okay.
Final answer.
final.
That is correct for 2 points.
We did it. It's over.
Well,
Not yet.
No,
not
not
quite
Not
yet.
yet,
You still have
Nicky.
to put it without. We still have to put it without doubt.
Because y'all can still steal some if we miss them.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I believe if Delta can secure, I'm trying to do math in my head. I believe if you secure the 2-pointer on this, the match is definitely over. If you get a 1-pointer,
There's
we are
still a chance.
yes. So if you guys can get this in 2, this is game.
All right.
Who directed Any Given Sunday?
Actually, know that one.
It was
I really hate this movie too.
We come up on 5, 4,
The
3,
Multiple
2.
choice, please.
All right, and for the multiple choice, A, Oliver Stone, B, Michael Mann, C, Martin Scorsese, or D, Peter Berg.
it's not Scorsese for sure.
I'm thinking it's either Oliver Stone or Peter Berg, but I'm leaning towards Oliver Stone.
Yeah, me too. Oliver
Oliver
Stone.
Stone, final answer.
That is correct for a point. All right, so we are in the position now where, as we enter the final question, Deathwatch would need to secure a 2-point steal in order to stay in the game. Any other result will result in a knockout. With that being said, the question is, in The Wrestler, what is Randy Robinson's nickname?
He's the Ram.
Randy the Ram Robinson. Final answer.
And your winner with a score of 19-5, Delta Squadron. And just like that, Deathwatch's hopes of victory are put to crush just like that. But the match, the video itself is not quite over. We'll actually go ahead and speak to Team Deathwatch first. Nicky and Devin, guys, you both made some solid attempts, some close guesses in round number 1, but round clearly didn't go your way. How are you guys feeling after that?
Oh, fine. Yeah, we spent a lot of time watching movies. These are not the ones that we watch. So I mean, as long as like the only question that I'm really frustrated about was the MCU one, which is more just because in my own head, like I was counting the ones like up to Endgame, and
You just mad because I got it right and you didn't?
No, because I had Far From Home in my head, and I was like, no, that I got to take that one out of it because that was before Endgame, and then it's just for some reason, I just didn't think of that. I was like 21 movies, or 22 movies, all that stuff. But yeah, we don't really feel bad about it. We like action and excitement, and like those are the type of movies that we watch. So we're not. I don't feel disappointed. Do you feel disappointed?
I expect results like this.
He expects failure. He expects it. You should expect it too. We're the Deathwatch. We didn't have our helmets tonight, but we're gonna continue to fight.
We're the Deathwatch. We're watching our own death.
Yes.
All right, and just like in the Clone Wars, Deathwatch tearing itself apart from the inside, we're going to go ahead and move on to our winners today. Kevin and Jacob, Delta Squadron. Guys, in your pregame discussion, you said they were just in your way. You were going to tear through them, and by a knockout score of 19-5, it seems like you did just that. How are you guys feeling after that?
Kevin, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I feel good about it.
This is the way, but they can't do anything about it. We just showed that the rebellion means business, and we are coming for all the belts.
That's right.
All right, and so as the victors today, you guys put yourself in a good position. Is there anyone that you're looking for to want to take a challenge to, or who you like? Because you guys are looking pretty good right now.
Kevin, I have one team that I really want to take down.
I think I know who you're talking about. Which one?
Yeah, D's nuts.
Oh yeah, we gotta take them down.
Well, as we put a capper on today's match, I feel like it only makes sense that in a game in which Dick was our most successful answer, D's Nuts is the team they want to see next.
Yes.
And to close everything out, thank you guys for checking out this exciting episode of Titan Trivia. Please be sure to follow and check out all the competitors in their respective areas for Kevin, Jacob, Nicky, Devin, and anyone else associated with Titan Trivia. My name is Aaron Knoll. It has been an honor to be here hosting this match today. And see you guys next time.